Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you two different releases. So a collection and then another release from Cuticula and then Cuticula and Rogue Lacquer. The first collection is from Cuticula and it's the No Paints Like Chrome collection. There's 4 polishes and they're all chrome, beautiful, beautiful chrome polishes. Like I was blown away with how beautiful they are. You just have to see them. And the second is a collab between Rogue Lacquer and Cuticula, and it's the Shift Happens duo. I giggle just because of the name. The Shift Happens collab, the theme is Friendsgiving. So of course, as you're probably imagining, it is beautiful browns and golds, and they're both super pretty. The Cuticula collection, the quad, and the Shift Happens duo with Rogue Lacquer, they'll both be available for pre-order on October 27th, which is what day? Friday. Halloween is just around the corner, guys. It's just around the corner and I have 0 plans, which is very unlike me. I'm just going with the flow this year, so we'll see. Before we continue, if you haven't already subscribed, I hope that you do. I upload videos with live swatches and I love talking about all things nails and nail polish. Now let's get into the swatches. First up, we have Bad to the Chrome, and I absolutely love all of the names for these polishes. They are hilarious. So Bad to the Chrome is described as a violet base with green, blue, purple, gold shifting multi-chrome shimmer and silver holographic flakies. On that first coat, you can see it is a bit on the sheer side, right? But it is buildable, as all of these are. And I think whether or not you have long or short nails, I think 2 coats is going to be okay. Now, if you have super long nails, you may want to do 3 thin coats. I think it's just going to depend on your application. But I mean, the second coat, it built up wonderfully. You can't see any nail line or any nail bed. If you love purple and blue, this polish is for you. Look at how glorious the shifts are. They just blend in seamlessly. The holographic flakies just add some sparkle to this polish. It just looks like a galaxy, like a unicorn galaxy sky. What I love most is that you can really see all of the colors that are described in this multi-chrome shifty polish. I especially love how you can see green at certain angles, but not necessarily like dead on straight, like in the swatch picture, but it's there, right? So if you're doing the normal things that you usually do with your hands, like you're gonna catch that little bit of green. And I like that because it gives it so much more dimension. Pictured are 2 coats of Bad to the Chrome with a glossy top coat. Now all of these are going to dry down a little bit flat, not textured, just a little bit flat. So you do want to use a nice thick glossy top coat to plump it up and really give it its shine and dimension. Next up we have Chromatose. No, Chromatose, not toast. This one is described as a black base with green, blue, gold shifting multi-chrome shimmer and silver holographic flakies. That was my child bumping into me, guys. See, I can't even swatch in peace. But anyways, this polish is absolutely stunning. I am obsessed with the green color. It is so bright and vibrant. And again, 2 coats was perfect for me. I think if you have long nails, possibly 3 thin coats. Again, like it's gonna be preference. But this one is also another beauty that shifts wonderfully. I love how at the edges of my nails, you can really see that blue shift. It is so pretty, so pretty. And then when you're looking like dead on, you see that nice bright green. I know this one is a black base. I don't really know what, like if I really see black, like I think there's just so much shiftiness in here, so much of that shifting multi-chrome shimmer, that what you're predominantly seeing is that beautiful green, that beautiful blue along the edges of your nails, and some of that blue as well. Again, with the holographic flakies, I think it adds a nice little sparkle to this funky green shade. And like, I think it's perfect for, I mean, Halloween is just right around the corner. So maybe for like next Halloween, but I think if you want a pop of color in the winter time, if you're a seasonal polish wearer like I am, this is going to be perfect. It is such a fun, bright color. Pictured are 2 coats of Chromatose with a glossy top coat. Next, we have a bit chromatic, and this one is described as a violet base with violet green, gold multichrome shifting shimmer, and holographic flakes. Again, for my purple polish lovers, this one is for you. Same formula as the previous two polishes. They're all the same actually. Builds up beautifully in 2 coats, the holographic flakies. They're not super packed, but it's just enough to give it some sparkle. And this one I found to be even more sparkly than the previous two, and I think it might just be the base color. But look at these shifts, so pretty. I love the green that is just barely there, right? At certain angles, extreme angles, you can see it. And dead on, you get that bright violet shift and the bright violet base. I really enjoyed this one. This one is a very pretty color for summertime. Very pretty for like February, Valentine's Day. If you like to do seasonal racks like I do, it is very pretty and very sparkly. Pictured are 2 coats of a bit chromatic with a glossy top coat. And the last one in the No Paints Like Chrome collection is Chrome is Where the Heart Is, and this one is described as a red base with violet, gold, green shifting multichrome shimmer, and silver holographic flakies. This one is so pretty. Again, 2 coats or 3 thin coats if you have super long nails, but honestly I think 2 coats is just going to be fine. I love, so like, okay, pink polishes were never really my thing, and I don't know, like in previous months I was obsessing over pink polish, and I'm like, that is just not me. But I think it was just me craving something different than what I was used to. So I did end up accumulating a lot of pink polishes, and it has to be a right type of pink for me. And I know that this one is a red base, but you have, again, all of these shifting multichrome shimmer pigments in here. And I feel like, at least on me, it's leaning more pink than it is red. I love the gold shift in this. It makes it look like an orangey sunset. It's so pretty and very vibrant, as they all are. This one I found to be more like plump and juicy than the rest of these polishes, which I actually enjoy. I like that plump, juicy effect. I like jelly polishes that are a little bit more opaque but still give you that squishy effect, and this is like that. Not saying that this is a jelly polish in any which way, type, or form, but you know, just the actual like the actual glossiness and the juiciness. Pictured are 2 coats of Chrome is Where the Heart Is with a glossy top coat. Now we're moving on to the Shift Happens duo with Rogue Lacquer. So first up we have Rogue Lacquer, and this is Swimming in Gravy. And this one is described as a deep chocolate brown with orange to pink shifting flakes and hollow micro flakes. Like Rogue Lacquer can do no wrong when it comes to their flaky polishes. That is just a 1 coat, people. That is just 1 coat. Long, short nails, 2 coats is going to be perfect for you. This wasn't super thick. There is a lot going on in here, right? You have a jam-packed amount of flakies. You also have your hollow microflakes as well. But I found that it applied very smoothly. It left a little bit of texture, so you want to apply a nice thick glossy top coat. The way I like to do it with these like flaky packed polishes is to use a glitter smoother and then use my glossy top coat, because I do like that plump juiciness. But this is absolutely beautiful. All of the shifty flakies blend in so well. It gives you this nice rusty look, but because of the shiftiness, you see orange and you see the pink, but it almost looks violet with the mixture of these colors. But I'm not mad at that. I really like that. I mean, you can obviously see a little bit of pink, you can obviously see a little bit of orange, but all of that mixing in together with all of the shifts in that deep brown color, you're going to see other colors as well. And this is amazing. I love this polish. Pictured are 2 coats of Rogue Lacquer Swimming in Gravy with a glossy top coat. Next up is Cuticula, and this is leftovers are for the quitters. This is described as a milk chocolate base with orange, red gold, large particle shifting shimmer. And I think I've said this before, I think large particle shifting shimmer is becoming one of my favorite types of components in a polish. But anyways, this one is a beautiful nude shade. I think if you're looking for something that's a little more like office appropriate, but you want something that has a little oomph to it, this is going to be it for you. Surprisingly, this looked really well against my skin tone. I was a little bit nervous. I know it's described as a milk chocolate base, and I guess I can see that. I can see milk chocolate, but for me, it looks more like a orangey gold shade against my skin tone anyways. So I see predominantly more of that orange and gold shifting shimmer in there. I think if you have lighter skin than me, this is gonna look amazing. I think lighter or darker than me, it's really gonna pop against your skin tone. I don't know if this is necessarily my shade of nude or like funky nude, right? Because I like my nudes that have components in them. I don't just like a plain cream nude. It's just not for me. I don't know if this one is specifically like one that I'll gravitate to, but I really love the components that are in this polish. It's very pretty and very glowy. Pictured are 2 coats of Cuticula. Leftovers are for quitters with a glassy top coat. All right, so told you guys, beautiful, beautiful polishes. Now, if it comes down for me picking a favorite, the Shift Happens collab, I'm not picking a favorite. I love both of them equally, and I would pick them up if I didn't get them in PR. And for the quad, that's really hard because honestly, I think all 4 polishes are beautiful. The shifts are amazing. And of course, you know, I love my hollow flakies. So if a polish is gonna have hollow flakies, more than likely I'm going to be drawn to it. But for the sake of this video, if I were just picking one out of that quad, I'm going to pick Chromatos. Oh my God, just looking at it in the bottle, like what you see here and what I see are 2 different things. Like you can really see the glow and the shifts in the bottle. I know on your angle, you're seeing more of like that green, darker, like navy blue with the hollow flakies. I definitely see purple and orange, like that, the shift. It is a beautiful polish. The formula for this and for all of them, quite frankly, are amazing. Brush, no issue. I'm not really a big stickler on brushes. I think maybe I just got a little bit spoiled. I actually prefer skinny brushes. Don't hate me. But it's only because I have really wide nail beds, and it's just easier for me to maneuver and move around the nail bed with a skinnier brush as opposed to a wide brush, right? Because a wide brush is just going to cover the entirety of your nail, right? But I mean, I got spoiled with, it was the Lights Lacquer paddle brush. Love their brushes, absolutely love their brushes. So after swatching their polishes and using them, I'm like, oh my goodness, this brush is amazing. I still don't mind if a brand has a skinny brush or not. That doesn't bother me. But now I have a preference. But Chromatos, beautiful, beautiful polish. Definitely something to wear around like Halloween, even though I know you won't get it in time, but for the fall time, or if you just want a pop of color in the winter, this is such a pretty polish. That is all that I have for you guys. I will have all the information and the details down below. Again, the collection and the collab are both pre-orders. Let me know if you plan on picking up any of these polishes. If you've seen swatches elsewhere and you're like, oh my gosh, I need them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.